Got a match against Mudquaza here. Yeah. I'll keep my comments about the match to the end. Alright, so I switch out to that thing because, you know, fire type against water type is not the best matchup. I fall asleep because I know that my natural cure I can switch out and get off the sleep anyway. So I go into Jirachi and he goes with the Ice Beam, which goes pretty nice. He gets a crit, that doesn't matter too much really, but it's just an omen of what's to come really. So he goes out, he goes into a Mamoswine, and I go into, I use Wish, and at this point I switch out, I go into my Weezing, which avoids the Earthquake pretty nicely. So he switches out, so I'm thinking that he's probably Scarfed or Banded. Probably Scarfed, since those things have got quite a lot of attack but not really much speed. So he goes into his own Weezing and I use Will-O-Wisp, which misses. Never mind. I go into Starmie again. He uses Fire Blast, which burns me, which is kind of annoying, but there you go. I hit it with a Rapid Spin to get rid of the Stealth Rock, and he goes with a T-Bolt, which I survived from. Burn almost kills me, but it goes down to 7 HP I think, and I just survive. So I switch out. I know he's going to use Fire Blast again, because Thunderbolt's going to be too obvious. So I go into Magmortar. He uses Fire Blast and gets a crit, I think. Yep. So I go with the Flamethrower, which does quite a lot, and then he goes with the Thunderbolt, which paralyzes me, which is just not cool at all. That basically that cripples my Magmortar so much. If it hadn't been for that, I might have actually been able to win the game. But there you go. He withdraws. He goes out to Tyranitar. I withdraw this turn. I go into my Weezing because I think he's a physical, but he's not. He's a special Tyranitar, which is not really good at all. So that does a lot of damage to my Weezing, and I decide to switch out again. This time I go into Jirachi, because I know he can take the hits slightly better than Weezing can, and he can get off a Wish and Protect hopefully. So he goes with that, and he takes it, and I can see I can take another one. So I go with the Wish. While he switches out, he goes into that thing, and at this point I go with the U-turn, I think, because I was hoping I'd be slower, but apparently not. So I go with the U-turn. I go out to this thing, and he whacks it with the Surf, which kills it, which isn't really what I wanted at all. I wanted him to Stealth Rock up again, but there you go. I'll go back into Jirachi now. I go with the Thunder, which misses. He goes with the Yawn. I'm thinking I'll just stay in so that he can't sleep anything else. So I go with the Thunder again. Misses again. So that's not fun at all. He goes with the Surf, which gets a critical hit and kills me. So there's some more hacks. I bring in my Lucario, and I go with the Swords Dance because I know he's going to switch out. I'm not quite sure what he's going to switch out to, but I know he's going to switch out. So he goes into this Gliscor, and I go with the Crunch, which, if this had hit, I would have been able to take it out with the Extreme Speed next turn, but it didn't, because he's got stupid Sand Veil and he gets some more hacks really. Yeah, so he goes to the EQ, which takes me down to 1 HP because of Sash, and he gets some Life Orb damage. So Crunch misses, and I go with the Extreme Speed because that's the only thing left to do really. So Extreme Speed does that, and Lucario dies, which is really not cool, because Lucario could have done so much in this battle, I think. So I go into Bidoof, and I predict he's gonna switch out, trying to save his thingy. So I use Recover, which is nice. And I go with the Thunderbolt. Do I? No, yeah, I go with the Surf, predicting that he'll go into something else. But he doesn't. And now I go with the Thunderbolt. Oh, I go with the Recover, sorry, I'm getting all my moves. I go with the Recover, because in case he switches out into something again, and to recover my health obviously. So I go to sleep, which I don't really care about, to be honest. I've got natural cure I can switch out. So that's exactly what I do. I go out, I go into my Magmortar, and that would work out pretty nicely, that switch, if I hadn't been paralysed earlier, because I have 2 fighting moves on this, Cross Chop and Focus Blast. But he takes out that, and I go into my Ape, which is the only one not seen so far in this battle. So I got the close combat, he switches into Empoleon, which works pretty well for me actually. So that gets one-hitted, I get a crit, which I really didn't need, to be honest. And then he goes into his Mamoswine, which is scarfed, but there's nothing I can do at this point, because if I go into Starmie, he's just going to kill Starmie. If I stay in, he's just going to kill me, then he's going to kill Starmie. There was nothing I could do. If my luck had been a little better, then I might be able to do something about that. So I go into Starmie, not expecting to survive. I do, with about 20 HP. And I take out the Mamoswine in one hit, but he just goes into Shaman. I go with the Thunderbolt to try and get some power hacks, but you know, who am I kidding, I don't get any hacks in this battle. So, yeah, thanks for watching, good game, but don't go to another video yet, I've got something else. I was in the Battle Frontier, in the... what's the one called? The Battle Hall, the one where you fight against 10 different Pokemon in a row, and you get to choose the type. So I was using my Infernape, because Infernape's pretty good at this kind of stuff. And I'd done 9 battles, and this is my 10th one. As you can see, I recorded it. And basically, yeah, here's me going and drawing the curtains just to complete my nerdy den. But yeah, because I'm going for all the symbols because I'm cool like that, and I had 3. I was going for the whole symbol at this point because I'd lost before because of Shed Ninja, and I was using my Ape, who was doing pretty well. Got to the 10th battle, and then this happened. As you can see, I was against a Mudkip. Yes, I lost against a Mudkip. Right, here we go. So I'm up against some idiot in a tube. Why they wear them on land, I have no idea. I think he's got something wrong with him in the head. And yeah, here I am against some silly little Mudkip. I go with the Grass Knot because he's level 675 and I'm level 100 and I'm EV trained and I'm an Infernape, and it doesn't kill him, and he uses a waterfall and that kills me, and that's just not cool at all. So yeah, I just got beaten by a Mudkip. Enjoy.